Welcome to Modular 8 Boat, the channel where I'm trying to build a boat in my backyard. In this playlist, the components playlist, episode 25, I'm pushing forward with the 12-volt DC switch fuse box that I'm building. I haven't pushed forward as much as I wanted to because I was a bit of an idiot and I drilled holes in the wrong place, so it's kind of slowed things down. But let's take a look. We have got some more parts through the post that allows me to push forward. We have some 10mm 2 Ocean Flex cable, which is tinned for marine use, and it should hold around, I think, 70 amp, if I remember right. As our fuses are 40 amp, they should protect this cable pretty well. We also have more of the isolation switches, minus 4 of them, as well as some, I think they're called ferrule crimp heads for the actual trip switches. So it's going to be interesting because I haven't used these before. We also have some standard cable shoes. These are 10.6 for the actual isolation switches, and I have some 10.8 for the bus bars. So let's push forward. The first thing I'm going to start with is these new isolation switches. Are a little bit bigger than the other ones. They look more or less exactly the same, but they don't fit in the hole. So I'm going to use this deburring tool and just open up the hole a little bit, and then see if we can get those 4 in. With all isolation switches on, looks like this. Just like we did with the 230-volt IP65 box that we created before, I am going to put some LED lights here to indicate that there is a live feed, and I'll put 2 switches here so that I can turn off any load that is going straight to the battery, so that I can confirm that there's live, and then I can turn the light off so there's not a draw. It's only LED lights, so the draw would be tiny, but still, if I can avoid any draw, then that's great. So I have created some guides which I made in Canva, which I am going to cut out and put them on the box and see how it looks. And if it lines up nicely, I will then drill these holes for the actual switches and for the LED lights. Back home again, and I've cut out these guides. So this will be the guide for the 5 12-volt LEDs. That will indicate if there's a live current on any of these points, and then 2 battery light switches, so 1 for the actual panel and 1 for the battery, just to make sure that I can check what is live, and once I've done that I can turn the light off. The same thing as I did with the 230-volt box that we did in previous episodes. So let's line this up, make some guide holes, and then I can drill this and put this the switches and the LED lights on. I've made some guides for the cable glands. So these ones are the 3 that I will be using for all the chargers. So they actually have 2 cables in each gland, and this is the one that goes to the panel, and these 2 are the bigger battery cables. So I'm going to cut them out, glue them on, and then we can drill this and fit the glands. The top 3 glands in place, which was very close because there's not a lot of space here. So that will be the 48-volt, that will be the 230 AC from the inverter, and that will be from the MPPT and the solar panels. And on the inside it looks like that. I don't know if you can see it enough light, but they are properly fixed, so happy with that. So let's do the bottom ones. Someone is hungry. This is where I messed up bad. I had 5 minutes and I thought I'd push forward, and I kind of cut corners. I thought this was my build surface, but ta-da! It wasn't. Obviously I have a smaller build surface on the inside. So once again, I'm going to cover these holes up with epoxy and put a little nice plate in front of there, 3D printed plate, and there, and then realign those holes, and it should look okay. The second order I did for the 48 to 12 volt charger should have arrived, and I think this is it. So let's open and take a look. Well packed, which is always a good thing. And ta-da! Orion-tr Smart Isolated DC to DC Charger. So I've heard that they're going to release a newer model of this, but I have no clue when the new model is going to come out, so I have decided to go for this one. So let's open it. Looks about right. It's the 48 to 12 30 amp isolated DC to DC charger. I'm not going to take it out of this plastic. It looks good to me. Everything seems to be in here, and I am happy with that, so I'm going to tick that part off. As always, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, stick them in the comments and I will respond within 24 hours. If you haven't subscribed and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. And if you're interested in the motor build and the actual boat build itself, I have 2 different playlists for those. So until next time, have a great week and I'll see you soon.